So I wanted to give you a quick update before I go in to do my hair again. This is about 1 year into the gray blending process. And it's been about 3 months since my last touch-up, so you can see probably about here is where the color is kind of fading, and this is my natural root here. It's right there. It's the start of the color. And so this, you can probably see like this is a little mousy, a little less multi-dimensional, a little more gray. And then down here, you can see like there's a lot more going on. I'm trying to see if the lighting, hopefully it's good enough. Like there's definitely spots where there's a lot of gray coming through, like kind of by my ears here. But then she's got the blonde, see this is blonde blended in. And then there's dark, like there's dark color back here too. And then dark, or I guess they're called lowlights, blended through. So I don't know, hopefully you can see, it looks like it's glowing, doesn't it? Like, I really like just how kind of natural it's feeling. How glowy it's feeling, because I'm not very gray. I don't know how many percent of gray you'd say I am, like 15% or 20% like of my overall head is gray. And so when it's blended in with the blonde and stuff, I think it just kind of looks like it's really shiny. Like it doesn't really look very gray to me. Of course up here, it's grown in, or it's grown out, and there's not the highlights to break it up, so it looks a little grayer. But again, that's what I'm gonna go in and do right now. I'm gonna go see my lovely hairstylist, and she's going to put low lights through here and highlights and blend it in again. And so I think, here's a little frizzy today because I washed it yesterday. I think you can see that overall it looks pretty natural. And I think it's a lot better than what I was doing, which was coloring my hair dark brown all over, coloring the strip, the landing strip every month or so, bathing myself, my scalp in toxic chemicals, and just making myself sick. I think if you've watched the first video in this series, like I started this whole thing because I had colored my hair with a new girl, and she had used something that like wasn't as natural. Not that any hair color is really natural, my stylist was telling me. It's all chemical, but some are less offensive than others. But she had used a color that, was just full on normal color with all the ammonia and all that jazz. And I felt so sick for like 3 days. I was sick. Like I had, my kidneys hurt. Like it was pretty extreme. And I said, no, I cannot do this again. Like, I don't care how bad it looks, but I refuse to just have that ugly strip of hair growing out gray and mousy for years to like reach a length, and I wasn't gonna cut all my hair off. So I found someone who had a better idea, and I think it's a really good idea. I've met several other women who are doing the same thing, and I think it's a good option. What else? I think if you're gonna do it, also, it's smart to think like how do you wear your hair most often? I'm gonna talk to her about that today, because for work I wear my hair back. And as you can see, like, we haven't really done a lot of blending in this area, so it's pretty gray. And I think I'm gonna ask her if we can do a little more highlights, lowlights through here to kind of just break that up a little bit. Like, I think it looks pretty, actually. I mean, I think that gray hair is really beautiful, honestly. Like, when I see women, more mature women, and their hair is like all gray, it's so beautiful. Like, it just brings all this light to their face, and it's just such a cool tone. Like, it's so much different than blonde, you know? It's so like ethereal, kind of royal looking, just glows. So yeah, I don't mind it, but I just, right now I'm not ready to be that gray. I kind of started growing gray pretty young. Like, I was in my 20s when I noticed like gray coming in here. And I guess just some ethnicities like go gray earlier. And I'm sure like stress and, you know, there's a lot of different factors, but I'm not ready to just be totally gray. But I think this is the next best option, like to keep it as natural as possible, to keep it, it's more affordable too. I don't have to go, I go in like once every 3 months, so that's a lot better than once a month. Anyway, I think that's it for the little update. I'll show you. So this is the before. This is about a year into the journey. As you can see down here, it's pretty brassy. This is like the oldest color down here. And so once all of that gets trimmed off and, you know, grows out more and gets trimmed off, I think it's all gonna look a lot more cohesive and blended and beautiful. So as always, write any questions in the comments. This is a journey that I'm sharing just because I hope it helps somebody out there figure out a way to deal with their gray in a more comfortable, affordable, and kind of authentic way. So, all right, I will show you the after here. Okay, I promised this time I would send you all, or show you all, how it looks right after, because I haven't been able to do that so far in the series. I've always waited a few weeks to a month. Okay, so this is the same day as the last bit, and this is right after she did it. And I think you can see like, there's some light brown, kind of blondish in there. There's some of the natural gray, some of the natural color, and then there's the dark, the low lights. And then she, of course, straightened it because she wanted to see what it was going to look like all through the hair. So she brought down some of these highlights. You can see down, all the way down. And then what I really like that she did this time is I told her that I wear my hair back for work, and so she went all around my face and did highlights all around my face too. So when I wear my hair back, it's a little more blended and it doesn't look so just like gray and mousy brown. So yeah, tell me what you all think. I think it looks so nice, like natural and not super processed, you know, like the highlights are really conservative and it just looks really natural, like the way she has it all blended through instead of these big strips of color, which I see in a lot of people that do like the balayage look. Anyway, yeah, so this is 1 year about into the process of blending my gray in with my natural color and some highlights and lowlights. And if you're interested in more tips on how to live a cleaner life, detox your life, feel free to send me a message, because I'm a doctor of acupuncture and my focus is on helping women feel more energy, feel better, clean up their lives so that they can do all the fun things that they want to do, be who they want to be in the world, have the energy to do so. All right, thanks for watching.